Once again, Donald Trump made a startling announcement, catching everyone off guard. Is it another remark, like making Canada the 51st state of the US? This time, however, the situation is different as he is referring to the Gaza Strip, a region that has endured years of oppression and hardship under Israeli control. While he may be a real estate developer, it's important to recognize that we are discussing a territory with its own unique history and people, not simply a parcel of land within the US. While Trump's administration did propose a peace plan for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, referred to as the deal of the century, Trump's approach to the Gaza Strip, as part of this plan, was to seek solutions that would offer economic development and stability. According to his statement, the US will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too, we'll own it. What did he mean by, we'll do a job with it? According to him, he is going to level the area and rebuild it to create an economic development that will provide an endless number of jobs for the people. But every big step has a price to be paid, and in this case, it is making roughly 2 million people homeless, who have been facing war and repression. Is it okay? Is it right to do that? While Trump's administration did propose a peace plan for the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, referred to as the deal of the century, Trump's approach to the Gaza Strip as part of this plan was to seek solutions that would offer economic development and stability. Later, he tried to cover his statement by saying that he wanted to make it a peaceful place, also referring to it as the Riviera of the Middle East. According to his plans, he is trying to make other nations like Arabs, Jordan, and Egypt a part of his great plan. But are they willing to be a part of it or not? He suggested that he wants to work with neighboring countries with humanitarian hearts to build various domains that will ultimately be occupied by the 1.8 million Palestinians living in Gaza. The people will be able to live in comfort and peace there. So far, these nations have strictly rejected his offer to accommodate Palestinians. However, Jordan and Egypt are not in a proper economic state to provide for the homeless Palestinians. However, this is not the only issue with his plan. All the Palestinians have refused to leave their homeland. This is contrary to Trump's confession that Palestinians might love to leave Gaza. However, Trump's suggestion to have the US take control of Gaza raises significant questions about the sovereignty of Palestinian territories. According to international law, Gaza is not under Israeli sovereignty, and any attempt by a foreign power, such as the US, to take control of it would be a violation of the principle of territorial integrity and sovereignty. The US's proposal could conflict with Article 49 of the Geneva Convention, which prohibits the forced displacement of civilians during conflicts. The US's plan to relocate Palestinians from Gaza may be viewed as forced displacement, which is considered illegal under this international framework. The plan's biggest flaw is its lack of detail. Trump was unclear about how he would handle opposition, international laws, or transform Gaza into an economic hub. Key questions remain, such as who will fund the project, provide the necessary workforce, and support future development. Because the US would likely bear the financial burden of rebuilding Gaza, according to experts, about $2 billion will be required to bulldoze the area, and estimated at $80 billion for development over 10 years. But what about the Palestinians? Will they be able to return to their homes? Considering the phrase permanent ownership seems to imply a permanent transformation of the region. The idea of relocating all Palestinians out of Gaza and rebuilding it into a new economic hub under US control suggests a significant long-term change in the area's status. This means there is no place to return to. Imagine being thrown out of your homeland with no way back. This is not the only thing he has done after being appointed as the president. His approach to the Gaza issue, where he treats human lives as mere assets for geopolitical manipulation, raises significant doubts about his consideration of the well-being of others. The possibility that he might attempt to rebuild America in a similar fashion by disregarding the needs and rights of the people poses a serious risk to the nation's stability. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into current events and political analysis. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about Trump's controversial Gaza plan and his federal downsizing efforts? Stay tuned for more updates and see you in the next video.